No.
Now, next is then starting with the next chapter, quadratic equations. Quadratic equation all are written in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Switch on your video. So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Quadratic equation in this chapter you are learning. First one is solving quadratic equation, that is by two methods. Actually there were three methods. Now you have only two methods. One is factorization and second one is quadratic formula. By using quadratic formula you have to solve them. Next is nature of roots. Finding the nature of the roots, and that criteria we have to use it for solving some simple questions. Third one is word problems, but they have removed word problems from this chapter. Okay, so we are starting with the solving quadratic equation, that is finding the value of x, or which we call as its roots. Solving quadratic equation, finding value of x, or finding roots of equation. Roots means value of x, which we call as zeros as well. Okay, so now this is done by factorization method, that is middle term splitting. Factorization means what? Simple factorization or middle term splitting. Second one is quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? We have equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So in this case, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant term. In this case, first write the values of a, b, and c. These are any real numbers. These we are using to find the values of x. So what is it? X is equal to, formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. X is equal to minus of b. B is the coefficient of x, plus or minus. So we know it is a quadratic equation. So it has two roots. It will be having two roots. So that one root is calculated by taking positive sign, and the second one we will get it by taking negative sign. Because this is a square root of a number. Square root of a number has two values. It is either positive as well as negative. So we will get two values by using one's positive value, one's negative value. Then square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this formula is derived by completing square method. If I will explain you will go mad. I'm not doing that one. Because completing square method itself now it is removed. So there is no use of knowing how it came. But at the end I will explain you. Not now. Okay. So we will solve questions by using, so write down this one. Before solving this, you need to calculate. We will, while solving this question, we will first calculate the value of this. We need to calculate before substituting any values in this formula, this value b square minus 4ac, which is called as d. D, that is discriminant. So we will calculate it separately, and then finding the value of square root of d, we will substitute that in this equation. Directly, we are not supposed to put any values here, otherwise you will take more time to write all those again and again, time consuming part. So better solve this square root separately and then substitute in the formula. That will become your solution easier. Okay, so we will take few questions.
Ma'am, when should we start writing?
Yes, everything.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
ma'am, quadratic formula is x is equal to 500.
this one. Yeah, this is quadratic formula.
Okay, ma'am.
Now could you scroll down? Now we have this equation, simple equation. You can solve it by middle term splitting, as well as if you are not able to solve, you can use the quadratic formula. Now the same question I will solve by both. So 9x square, middle term splitting, the split we have to split this 7x such that the two terms is sum, no, product should be 9 into 2, that is minus 18 is the product needed. So minus 18, so therefore difference needed is plus 7. So the two terms whose product is minus 18 and the difference is 7, that is 9 twos are, and 9 and 2. The larger number should have the middle term sign, that is plus. So plus, and this is minus. So 9x square plus 9x minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now factorize separately. 9x into x plus 1 minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x plus 1 into 9x minus 2 is equal to 0. So value of x is minus 1 or x is equal to 2 by 9. These are the two values, we will get it. This is by middle term splitting. Okay. Now second, by using quadratic formula. So in that, write the value of A is 9, B is plus 7 and C is minus 2. Now find the value of B square minus 4AC. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. So what is B? 7 square minus 4 into 9 into minus 2. That is 49 minus minus plus 36 2s are 72. 1, 12, 121. So now D is 121. So square root of D is 11, right? So formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So minus b, that is 7 is b value, minus 7 plus or minus this value we got 11 already, divided by 2 into 9. So minus 7 plus 11 by 18 or minus 7 minus 11 by 18. Rishi, this is the reason why you get confused in all the questions. Because you are not trying to understand anything properly. You're only keen to write everything. This is 4 by 18 or minus 18 by 18. So 2 2s are 2 9s are. And here it is minus 1. So we'll get one value as 2 by 9 or another value as minus 1. Clear?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, root of b square minus 4ac, will it always be a real number? Will we get it in decimal?
No. That is my next thing. Here you can easily solve by middle term splitting. So it is, this fact is easier. Where when we are using this b square minus 4ac, when these numbers you feel that is I'm not able to factorize middle term splitting, or there are some questions which do not have the rational number sign. So here when you root d value may not be always a square, perfect square. Value of d is not always a perfect square. Those are irrational numbers. Also you will get it. So if you get it here 27, then that what will happen then? 27s do not have square root. So this quadratic formula method is useful for that kind of a questions where middle term splitting won't work. Okay, so write down.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes,
which method should be questions are given?
anyone. If you are able to solve by middle splitting, you can. Otherwise, quadratic formula. They won't ask you any
Ma'am,
method. They will not specify any method in the question. Yes, Anand.
I couldn't hear you at all.
ma'am,
Nothing is.
they won't ask specific solve
Yeah.
using this method,
No,
solve
no,
using
no.
this
They
method.
won't ask. No, they won't ask.
Okay, you'll just fact.
They won't ask any specific method that is solve this method or that method. You can use any of your choice. That's your completely your choice.
Ma'am, if like larger numbers are given, should we use quadratic equation or middle term splitting?
Now you are faster, whichever you can do. You think that is okay, middle term splitting, I can do it faster. I can find out the middle terms easily, then solve by that method. Because anyhow, when the larger numbers are there, the value of d will be also larger. Then you have to find out the square roots. So now this is irrational number in the middle. So it is always better that is you go with the quadratic formula. Because finding this it's somewhat difficult. And if we find out also these middle terms, factorizing is again much more difficult task. So therefore, you can directly use without wasting time, directly you can use quadratic formula. So value of A is 2, B is 5 root 3 and C is 6. So D that is equal to B square minus 4AC is equal to 5 root 3 whole square minus 4 into 2 into 6. 25 threes are 75 minus 24 to 48. So it is 7, 3, 5, 2, 27. So now here value of D is 27, which is not a perfect square. So square root of D is 3 root 3, right? So x is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a minus 5 root 3 plus or minus 3 root 3 by 2 into 2. So therefore you will get minus 5 root 3 plus 3 root 3 by 4 or minus 5 root 3 minus 3 root 3 by 4. So this you will get minus 2 root 3 by 4. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So you will get minus root 3 by 2 or minus 8 root 3 by 4. 4 twos are 8. So minus 2 root 3. So 2 minus root 3 by 2 and minus 2 root 3. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
This question.
Ma'am,
Yes.
are they root 5 by 3 and minus 5? Minus root 5?
Minus root 5 and?
Root 5 by 3.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, what's the answer?
Root 5 by 3 and minus root 5. Everyone got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.